With us now is Justin Mayer, and we are going to be talking about Hess trucks. That's right. It's Hess truck time. So Justin, I have to ask you first off, right? Did you collect Hess trucks when you were a young boy?
Well, I'd love to say that I did, but I actually didn't. So I grew up in Philadelphia, which is one of the major markets for Hess as far back as I was young. And I did get them from time to time, but I was not a collector. My aunt used to buy them for me. I loved when she did, but I can't say I got them for me.
Well, they're so exciting. And I remember I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, which like they have like Sinclair and like the dinosaur, and they have different, things. Then I moved to New York about 30 years ago. And I have my son, Andrew. So Andrew had Hess trucks and my son, Matthew has Hess trucks. And then Amanda, who's one of our producers here, this is from her friend, Richard. This is a 1989 Hess truck. So at headquarters, do you guys have like every single thing that's ever been made?
Of course, and many things that have never been made, which is kind of cool too. Unfortunately, I'm actually in the middle of renovating my office because I usually have them all behind me, which would have made for a beautiful backdrop. But you can see some concept pictures behind me of some things that have never been, just as a temporary placeholder.
So what is the process? How does, like we know how Miss America becomes Miss America, and we know like certain things and how things come from concept to completion. What is the process? How does a Hess truck get to be born? Tell us about this year's new Hess trucks.
We always joke you write a letter to Santa and hope. But the reality, of course, is that it's a highly controlled process. We start with tons of ideas that are inspired by real world vehicles and sometimes fantasy world vehicles. And we start sketching, frankly. And we look to sketch and shape those into more of a concept rendering models, ultimately physical 3D models. And what we're looking for is a combination of ensuring that the package size is about right to be delivered to your house, that it can hold more than one toy. The one you just held up from 1989 only had one toy. We do 2 or 3 toys in a set now. And making sure that they are really fun to play with and extremely durable. And then we really just look to see, well, what haven't we done recently or at all? We don't want to be too repetitive in what we're doing, but oftentimes those classics are often asked to be re-released or something similar to that. So once in a while, we will bring back something with a twist. And so it can take anywhere from 6 years, I think it's the longest, from an actual concept saying we want to do it to where we got it refined enough with the high level of quality we want and the playability, and we can bring it to market. So it takes a long time.
Now this year, I also see that there's a plush Hess truck. Is that fairly new, or have I been asleep for a little while?
It's 3 years. So this is our 3rd plush. And the idea behind the plush toy is we were always getting, every holiday, we get these beautiful pictures of these young kids, babies, using these as night lights, using our regular traditional Hess Toy trucks as night lights, or they'd even sleep with them, carry them with them, almost like they're plush toys. And frankly, they're not approved safety-wise for newborns, the Hess Toy Truck, that is. And so we wanted to create something for that need. Like, kids love a first best friend. They want something comforting. They want night lights. They want sing-along songs. They want something soft and cuddly and plush. And we said, well, there's nothing out there that does that for vehicles. And so if we're going to do something, we're going to do something very different than anyone else. And so we created this plush line of vehicles, starting with a fire truck, which is actually behind me, in 2020, and then since then we've released a mixing truck, and then we've also released this year the choo-choo train. And they do what nobody else does, which is they have lights and they have sounds, squeeze activated, sing-along songs and flashing lights, and it is newborn safe. There is no other plush toy on the market that has electronics in it that is newborn safe. So we're really proud of this line.
Well, congratulations, Justin. I know that over the years I've had fun. Sometimes there's collectors and they never take the trucks out of the box, right? But we take our trucks out of the box. Like we have the one that's got the motorcycles, we've got the fire truck. We enjoy them. And at the holidays, we have both our train that goes around our tree, and we also have our Hess trucks all lined up. So I was super excited to get to spend a little time with you, just to kind of shine a light on you and to tell you and everyone at Hess, thank you. Thank you for making the holidays joyful. And this one looks like a lot of fun. I see like the smoking flames coming out of it, like these two little cute race cars. It's going to be a lot of fun to have them here.
Yeah, we're really excited. We just came out with it at the end of October. As you know, every year the Hess Toy Truck sells out. We encourage folks this time of year to not wait if they're looking to buy one. But what's really also special for us this year is, for the first time, we are really focused on expanding our give back program. And we've been known for years to donate toys for tots or kids. We have a STEM education program that donates toys to classrooms around the country. This year, we're actually doing a matching donation program in celebration with Toys for Tots for their 70th anniversary. So it's really special. If you come to our website, you purchase a toy to be donated to Toys for Tots, we'll then match it with another donation. We're really proud of that too, and we know that flatbed truck with hot rods this year, as you were just talking about, it's really something special, and we'd love to make sort of double the Christmas magic for those in need.
Thank you so much. Go Hess, right? We used to, one other thing, this is so funny, and I'm just gonna, I haven't told many people this story. So Justin, here in the studio that I now have, it used to be a newsroom, and I worked here for years as a kid. And Paul Anthony would call from his extension over to my extension, and he would do this like little thing, and we'd go, Hess Express, and then he'd hang up, right? So I cannot wait for Paul Anthony to see this segment to know that truly Hess is here in the house today. So Hess Express all the way. So thank you so much. Such a joy to have you here.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Great holiday.
Thank you. You too. Have a great holiday. Be well, Justin. Bye-bye.
Bye.